Hey everyone, it is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to The Good Place as we jump into episode 2, I guess, technically, of season 2. I say technically because the first episode was like 40 odd minutes long, and if you split that, it creates 2 episodes, but they bridged that into 1 episode, which is understandable, especially given how the episode went by, looking into the perspectives of different characters once they awokened once more in this second attempt. And yeah, it went swimmingly for Eleanor, Chidi, Tahani, and Jason. Not so much Michael, who's had to resort to a third attempt, it seems, and seemingly under the discretion of Sean. So I'm really interested to see if the 4 are going to be a bit of a bitch for Michael's plan. So it will be very, very interesting to go into this episode. But it was a very, very fun beginning of season 2, especially now that we know that we're in the bad place, that Michael is nefarious, even though it pains me to say that because I liked Michael, and it's still not sunk in that, you know, Michael is a baddie. Michael is an antagonist, and yeah, but like I said, it should be very interesting to go into this episode now that we've rebooted. Will the gang get back together? We shall find out with episode number 2 of season 2 of The Good Place. Let's go.
Obviously, I hope and assume this will be the final version. No, I know it will be.
It won't.
All the kinks have been worked out. This is the one. And after I pull this off,
you know what they say, third time is the charm.
In the Bad Place Hall of Fame, right next to the guy
who
invented bees with teeth.
The diagonal line really draws one's eye to the chin bloat.
Oh, shh. Oh, shh. All part of their plan. No shrimp?
Nature rats are destroying the neighborhood.
Oh, boy. Hey, robot slave lady? Busty Alexa?
Busty Alexa.
Well, then that's exactly why I should be doing it.
The animosity.
Holy forking shirt.
The realization.
Don't you get it? Michael is torturing us. That's why our lives have been so miserable since the moment we got here.
Hey!
This isn't the good place. It's the bad place.
Ah, farts.
No version of heaven for anyone would ever include 3 hours of this. We're in the bad place, aren't we?
I mean, you could just...
Damn it.
Oh,
That
goodness.
was a real trick for biscuits, and now we're all wet, Daddy-O.
I never even approached the plunger.
Go ahead. Michael, you monster!
Attention, I have been murdered.
At the moment.
Excuse me. Sorry, the door was open, so I just came in. Did you just say I'm in the bad place?
Oh, boy.
109. I've
Always
closed
close
off
the door.
Golden retriever.
Yes,
Hey,
a golden retriever.
wait a minute.
That's
You know
it.
what?
Dogs are best
Holy
friends.
smokes. This is the bad place. This is the bad place. This
gonna
is
keep
the
figuring
bad
it out.
place. This is the bad place.
The pig's getting angry.
And it's your baby. I had tickets to
That makes the whole
Hamilton
Jason
next week,
thing.
And there's a rumor that Duffy Diggs is coming back.
Janet, we've been through this hundreds of times. I mean, can you just chill out? Is that possible, Janet? Can you just chill out a little?
Nope. It's gonna be the same every time.
And I'm really fat right now. I'm stress eating and I'm gaining weight in my thighs. I mean, look at that. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Ah!
Oh, sorry. Who are you? And where am I?
It doesn't matter. This one doesn't even count.
Please get the NFL Red Zone channel.
Jason's gonna
Someone
find
doesn't
out.
even know who Blake Bortles is. I know this sounds crazy, but
Jason's
we're
gonna...
in the bad place.
Jason figured it out? Jason? This is a real low point.
This is where you just shut down completely.
I've lost control of this experiment, so we are on strike until our demands are met.
I mean, if you had to do it 800 times more, I don't blame them.
Crew, Michael.
Must be getting
We're sick of it.
frustrating.
We can barely remember what we're supposed to be doing anymore. Plus, I spent weeks perfecting this excellent Australian accent I did. And then I met...
Michael really screwed this up. The regular bad place was fine. If the
Oh,
Bears
no.
ain't broke, Don't fix him.
What was wrong with impaling? I loved impaling.
Hey,
This
Todd, got a light?
can't be on them.
Obviously, I have a light. You know, you guys aren't supposed to be smoking.
You're supposed
If a cop handcuffs you to a bike rack, there's always something you can gnaw through.
Your mom always said that?
Come on, brain.
Yeah. I mean, we know her mother wasn't
How can I
the
help you?
Wait. How do we know
best.
she's not a part of it?
We don't.
Brain's neat. Choo-choo.
Wholesome. Wholesome. Going to the...
Hi.
Yeah, we're
you
going
gotta
to the
help us.
medium place.
I'm Eleanor. This is Chidi. And see, we thought we were in the good place, but as it turns out,
Yeah, guys, I know. You've been here 15 times already.
Oh!
You can't even pull off those bow ties.
Yeah, you're a disgrace on wearing the bow ties. Bow ties are for cool people.
You're gonna reboot those four
You're
dum-dums
evil.
one more time, and then I'm taking over. I'm going to execute my version of this neighborhood. Love to hear all about how attempt number 2 is really going.
Oh
So
no!
actually, if you don't do what I say, you're going down. Down under.
She had to. You had to if she's been working on that.
always at least make Michael think he's the one in the bad place. Catch that magic panda, use her powers.
Not a bad plan, to be fair.
Oh, I'm guessing that was Jason.
That
But
guy
he
has
knows
no
anyway,
idea
so-
what's going on.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Where is everyone?
All right, what happened in the first one? So I'm
Has
all
she
caught up.
recorded something to help?
I don't know what
Oh!
to us, but I need to tell you something. I love you.
Whoa!
And you don't need to respond because
Whoa!
I know you have trouble saying how you feel.
I love you too.
I've said I love you to two men my entire life. Stone Cold Steve Austin and a guy in a dark club who I
Oh,
mistook
wow.
for Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, why would you show me that?
I don't know. You guys are like
Maybe you've
trapped
grown.
here together. I feel bad. Yeah, I'm rooting for you guys.
No, there is no us guys. We basically just met each other.
I know everything that happened in your life, and it was all stupid, so I highly doubt that.
I was a member of a 60-person dance crew in Jacksonville.
This is
We were
being
called
honest.
Dance Resolution. We resolved to dance. One day, Donkey Doug and I got into a fight because I'd framed it never shown before and slashed all their tires. It was dope. The end. By Jason Mendoza.
Has he given him
that
some
inane
kind
story
of
actually
wisdom?
contains a bit of good advice. Thank you, Jason.
You got it, homie.
First time for everything.
That's
Don't-
why I'm in the good place.
Oh my god.
Realize we're actually the ones with all the power here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
We're on
it.
the same
800
page.
times.
What?
It's.
I want to team up with you guys.
What? Why?
Oh!
What?
I'm in a bit of a bind, and I could use some backup. Or, as Jason put it, I need a new dance crew. So, what do you say? New best friends?
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, this is it though. Like 800 times. They don't say 800th time. Well, 802nd to be precise is the charm. Thank you for freezing OBS. But no, they don't say that. But I think Michael realizes, especially with Vicky and especially the conundrum he's in, he doesn't really have any other choice. I don't know, this might be one of my favourite episodes of The Good Place. It was just really amazing seeing the numerous failures that went by and having an insight into those failures. Like, we were looking at things proceeding with a lot of attempts, like from different soulmates to Michael just getting more and more depressed about the fact that things are just not going according to plan. I do like the idea, though, that Tahani was at least Eleanor's soulmate, at least in one version. I want to see more of that, because, you know, I do ship them two together, Eleanor and Tahani, so I do want to see that. But, well, it doesn't necessarily mean she has to be with them, but you know how much I love Tahani and Eleanor, so Yeah. And I love the fact that they had a I'd hate to think, was that... Wait, if the golden retriever was in the bad place, does that mean that golden retriever was a bad doggo? That's sad. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, I loved everything that went by, like everyone realizing at different points that they were in the bad place, and how you can never keep the four apart. They are they are glue. They are glued together, and nothing you can do can, like, what I feel is funny is thinking there would be a sense of irony regarding attempt 802. Like, the residents were saying, oh, this is just going to get rebooted anyways. And you had Eleanor and Chidi listening in on the residents talking about that, the fact that they're in the bad place. I want to hedge a bet that in some odd occurrence, this would have been the right one. 802 would have been the charm. But because of Eleanor and Chidi overhearing the residents, then yeah. So I really, really loved I really loved going into different takes of the attempt number 2, because Sean miraculously has not found out, even when Michael was going through the bearded phase, and he was stress eating, like, because I'm expecting Sean to be like a leech. He is always going to check up on Michael, so he would have seen that, surely. Unless Michael played something like, oh, I've got video error footage or whatever, yeah. But yeah, I really loved going into the different takes of the attempt number 2, and yeah, just seeing how everything went by, even revisiting when Janet was being shut down. To be fair, I'm surprised that, like, out of all the different times Michael has had to reboot Janet, he's still like, Janet, please stop. Like, you'd think someone being in the bad place, he would be, I don't know. There's this quirky element, though, like, especially with Janet being so pleading. I think that's probably the reason. It's just that you don't expect, after like 100 and odd times, them to develop a sense of... But then again, they are feeling, like, Michael especially is feeling all sorts, like, especially with the fact that he is so done with the amount of times this has failed, and he's tried to make it work, and he has to keep trying to make it work, otherwise it's not going to look good for him. He'll be forced into retirement, he'll be his mission will be deemed a failure, and I don't expect, he'll be getting praises galore. So yeah, but he has to make this work, and it's stressing him out. So he just doesn't know what to think at this point, especially since they keep figuring out. I just really love the idea that Jason was the MVP of this episode. Like, not only did Jason kind of help out Michael with his story. It's just funny as well, because Mindy said he has no idea what he's doing, and that was right with the fact when Michael confessed everything, and once he told his story of wisdom, he was thinking, oh, this is why I'm in the good place. Naive Jason. No, but I really love the fact that he did at least find out at one point that we were in the bad place, and that was like rock bottom for Michael. That was like, how can you sink the ship any lower? To be fair, though, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, so one can't blame Michael for being so done to the point where he's like, this is rock bottom. This is the, well, I guess the opposite of the peak. So yeah, but it was really good, this episode. I just loved it, and it was great to see Mindy return as well, even revealing to Eleanor that her and Chidi had a thing. Eek. But then again, there's been a blossoming relationship between them two anyways, like before they were rebooted. And yeah, we got to that point where they actually slept with each other. So, and Eleanor said that she loved it, which she's only done to 2 people, and both are related to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, that's great. But yeah, it was great seeing Mindy return again, with, of course, recollection. You'd think she'd, not tape the sex part, but tape everything else or whatever. But I mean, this is on brand, I guess, for Mindy. So, yeah. I mean, we have to remember there is not exactly good things, but not exactly bad things in her medium play. So she doesn't, and she wouldn't have pornography anyway. So this is the best she could make with. So, yeah. But it's the same reason, like how she knows that they keep coming to hers, like for the past 15 times. But she's still asking if they brought the cocaine. So, yeah, I was gonna say Janet maybe, like she did with the note, but oh no. But she keeps getting rebooted anyway. So I'm guessing she wasn't rebooted the first time around, and well, I'm guessing after the whole note situation, Michael took precautions to make sure she got rebooted so she doesn't remember the note, etc., or whatever. So he would have taken extra precautions in ensuring that little mishap doesn't happen again. So yeah, but it should be very interesting with Michael working with the crew now, because Vicky has Michael on a leash. Either appeal to my demands, or Sean gets the know-how on attempt number 2. So it will be very interesting with this different relationship, I guess, in terms of with everyone knowing that Michael is bad place material, as well as us as well, like, because we've been seeing for the past few episodes Eleanor and the gang working against Michael, and now he is resorted to asking them for help. And I think at this point you may as well, because they're gonna keep remembering. They're never, like, you can keep trying and trying and trying, but they're always going to be banded together. So yeah. And it's the whole enemy of my enemy shtick. I mean, Vicky has him on a leash, and resorting to Eleanor is better than rising up against Vicky and Vicky telling Sean, and then it's not looking good for Michael. So it should be very interesting to see this different relationship. It will be very, very odd. It will be very, very what's the word? It will be very, very eerie, but it will be very interesting, as now Michael is working with Eleanor and the gang, so it should be very, very fun stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!